Hey people on YouTube. So I decided to do a little video on fingerprinting. And so this is another revenue stream as a notary that you can utilize. Uh, if I'm in California, so I'm going to be talking about the procedure that you need to go through here in California. If you are not in California, you need to look up in your state how to get involved with fingerprinting, what the procedure is, and what you need to do. So today I'll be talking about the FBI FD 258 card. That's this card right here. So these you can purchase on Amazon for, I don't know, you can get like a stack of a couple hundred for $40 or something like that. And what you do is you fingerprint people. So first you have to be, in California anyway, you need to be a certified fingerprint roller. And there's procedures to go through that. If you just Google that, you'll be brought to the DOJ website and it will give you instructions on what you need to do. Very simple to do. You need to fill out the application, be fingerprinted, live scan fingerprint, and they'll mail you your certificate to that you are certified to be a fingerprint roller. And then you can advertise that on your website to do these cards. In California, these cards are not really utilized because we have the live scan here, which everything's electronic. It gets sent to the DOJ and FBI when people do background checks. But if you do work for other states, or if the people are here in California, they're going to another state, then they require a fingerprint card. Sometimes they'll want two, sometimes they'll want one, depending on what you charge for your card. I just charge the rolling fee. I throw in the card. I don't charge extra for the card. Some people, they charge for the cards and tack that on top of the rolling fee. So that's up to you what you want to do. I'm not going to go through the card, how to fill it out and all that. There are videos on YouTube that go through that. And if you do want some information, I'll be happy to share that information with you. I just don't want to put it in the video. I want a short video. So besides the cards, you need to have one of these. And what this is essentially a device that you put your card into. And that allows you to fingerprint people. So you close it down, it's all lined up, and you start with their thumb and go all the way across each digit in a box. And you're rolling fingerprints. So you can look that up too on how to roll fingerprints. It is tricky. You have to have the right tools. You cannot use you want to use good ink when you roll fingerprints. And the ink that I purchased, you can find your own ink, but this is the one that I found. Perfect Print. It's backward, but it's Perfect Print fingerprint pad. Okay. And so this you fit your whole hand in there, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's black, but you can fit all 4 digits in there. You roll each digit, so forth. And it makes great prints. Okay. So those are the 3 things you need to get started with fingerprinting. So you'll need the certification. If you're in California, obviously other states, they probably have some type of certification or some procedure you need to go through to be able to roll fingerprints. You need cards. You need a holder for the card so that you can take the impressions, and then you need ink. Other than that, you just advertise and people will come to you. Cards, there aren't a lot of people that do fingerprint cards. I'm one of the only ones here in my area that does fingerprint cards. There around in my city, there's about I want to say there's probably about 5 or 6 live scan sites, uh, including myself as a live scan site, but they don't do the fingerprint cards. So that's, you know, a benefit for me. The other thing that I want to bring to your attention is if you do use software to capture your fingerprints electronically, there is a way to print out fingerprints on these cards. It's special. You need a printer, you need the software to be able to do that, and you can actually take their fingerprints electronically. If something goes wrong, you can retake their fingerprint with no problem. On the cards, if you screw up, you're throwing away the card and you have to start over. So if you're like on the last finger of the card and something goes wrong, you have to start over. Okay. There are fingerprint tabs that you can put in there, but from my understanding, they don't accept those if you have to put a tab on top of a bad fingerprint and re-roll it. So just be aware of that. There might be other people that have other experience that they have used fingerprint tabs and this kind of thing to correct mistakes. I don't do that. I just roll perfectly the first time. Okay. Not saying I'm perfect, but it's not hard to do once you get it down. The key on fingerprinting though is to tell the person that you are going to control their finger when you roll it. Do not have the person roll their finger. They don't have control like you have when you're rolling their finger. You will not get a great impression. Okay? I even if I roll my own fingerprints, I have trouble doing it and I know what I'm doing. It's just difficult, okay, to do it yourself. You need somebody else to roll it for you. Okay? And that's just what I wanted to share today. If you have any questions or you want additional information, feel free to reach out to me directly and I'll be happy to get you whatever information you want. I don't want to post a bunch of information here on YouTube other than just giving an overview of what is available and what you can do with it. If you want additional information or resources, I'll be happy to give you that information and tailor it to you. Okay. Or try and help you if you're in a different state, try and help you find the information that you need in your state. I don't want to blast YouTube with a bunch of stuff that is not true or is not quite accurate. Okay, so I'm just going off of everything that I know and just sharing that with you. I hope this was helpful, and if it was, great. Have a great evening.